It looked better than it did. I tried my best with it. Look, Bobby like, boy, you did a number on your ass. Yeah, I sure did. It looked better than it did. It do, it sure do. Got a good bag of prank pants. Oh, I don't know how y'all wearing them skinny jeans, bro. If they ain't embellished, don't buy them. They ain't, I can't deal with them. I'm just thinking about my women in the spiritual. They here in the physical. I see a lot of them. They be like, stop it, baby. We're trying to help you. That's why I say that movie. I was thinking about that movie. That I created. I know y'all see the back, throw it off. The back, throw it off. I ain't got to the back yet. I gotta do it myself. First time. It's the first time for everything. I usually have a barber, a tailor. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't rich or nothing, but I had all that. I had a barber, personal tailor, personal engineer. I had all that. I had all that. I ain't got that no more. Ooh, I miss them tailors. I ain't think I miss a tailor this bad, but I do. You miss a tailor. I love tailors, bro. I do tailors now. You better know it. But you gotta be right though. You gotta put my clothes on like that KGL, that Indian movie. You gotta be fit right. How this look, ladies and gentlemen? How this look? No shoestring. That's how we rock 'em. And you better know it. Now. I look alright. Man, when they go in and out and they do this, but I look like this though. I look like this. We can go to the mirror, I'll show you. I look like this. But when they do that zoom in, zoom out. But anyway, let's go back to that movie, bro. I'm trying not to talk about all that. I'm trying to really. I ain't getting away. I wanna keep the download to help guys, but I don't really wanna put it out there no more. But yeah, in the end of that movie, I think I said it, that woman movie. We gotta find a name for it. Dollhouse. Dollhouse. Dollhouse, it go deep. Literally, it go deep. Dollhouse. But anyway, at the end of that movie, it'd be another group of women, like I said, that been watching these girls. And they all tough. But the group of women that been watching them done elevated out of sowing their royal oats and done moved on to family. But some of these girls, men started getting missing and all that. And you know, even if some of them left their man on good terms, their baby daddies the one that missing, they were sad about it. And even the other man that they with was upset about it, 'cause they were cool. You know, so it's like, you got this family over here that really care for each other. And you got this other group that just sacrifice their lovers. And they finally get caught up. And the other group, they don't kill them, they put them hands. Some of them go to prison though. Some of them get caught up, go to prison. But when they finally squad up, they put them hands on them girls, bro. I had to put them hands on. They put the hands on them girl. They put them hands on them. beat the devil out of, and then it show this is like a new Constantine type of movie. The devil, they show the devil run out of the women and in the hell. Then the women just be he crying, just crying like that thing on Wizard of Oz, like Tin Man on Wizard of Oz, just crying, because they didn't realize what they were doing, bro, because they were possessed. This is gonna be an outstanding movie. I'm not gonna watch it, and no kid should go watch it, because it's gonna be raw. But it's gonna probably be the most highest paid movie in the entire world. And I'm telling you, you already know why most people gonna see it. And I ain't promoting it because I don't want to break people. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody to put some money in it, bro. All the pain that everybody done embrace and endure, male and female, everybody can really put their pointers onto this movie, bro, and show this how it really go down, bro. And let's say they don't want to alleviate or get rid of on the movie The Dollhouse, they still need to take action to putting it back in a more orderly fashion, because the way it's going now, it ain't gonna work. Some people just not meant to be in leader seats, and that's just all it is to it, because of the decision that they made in life. And this somehow in this generation, in this era, and maybe it's supposed to be like that, I don't know, but somehow, because I think it's in the Bible, man. Well, one generation is every other generation or something like that. And in other words, bad. Like every other generation is bad. I don't know. But if that's the case, how could you fix it? When I see stuff in the Bible, bro, and I see something wrong, and it's depending on how they speak on it, I kind of leave it alone. Because if they could fix it, I feel like we can't fix it. But you never know though. But anyway, I just found out this girl is another wife. I knew it though. She can't hit me hard though. You gotta chill, so. Not like in reality. I mean, not like in the physical, in the spiritual. She'll send a message. You need to do this and you need to do that. You love me, don't you? Y'all love me, bro. I already know. I know people love me, bro. I just know it just is what it is. It's just a bad situation. I know y'all love me, though. Even the band would love me. That's why they just, I want to kill them. But, then you got, I know y'all love me, though. Now, I know S ain't never going nowhere. You can fall back out, hide all you want to, you ain't never going nowhere. And it's like there's a science in it, Twins and flames they come into contact with. None of y'all probably. This is how the story ended. It ended good whenever it ended. And it ended like I found my real family through all this narcissistic family bull crap. And I found my real family. And everybody, I actually start getting love in the last little time that I'm here in my life. And the last few years that I'm here in my life, I get a lot of love from a lot of people. So it ends good whenever it ends. That's it though. Whatever A-top agent is, what that mean? I don't know what that means. I just heard that might not be for me, because that A could mean something crazy, bro, since we're in the sex round. So that might not be for me now. I just hear A-top, A-top agent. You know what I'm saying? That could be, yeah, we don't even want to talk about it. But it could be something that belongs over there in that house that we just talking about. But anyway, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Let's see how they look like this, cause you know I do the Fonzo shit. That's how I like my stuff, the Fonzo stuff. I used to walk around like this, y'all. I walk around like that right here. It's too up though. I'm like, it's alright though. It's alright. I walk around like this. Yes, that's how I walk to the street. Walk around like this, bro. Fonzo. It sit up good, but it's straight though. I like the way y'all need to make collar like this all the time on jackets and that. That's real stiff. It's real good. Anyway, so I was like, I ain't had no clothes, so I don't know how to act. What about me? I should have. It was many things I needed, but I had to buy some clothes. I've been wearing them same clothes I had on since my ex-wife kicked me out. I done wore the color off of them. The color was on me when I took them off. I was like that. But anyway, that's what I was saying. So in that movie, that's how it's gonna go. I can't remember how the song go. Thank God I put it online though. Well, how the song? Something about we sacrifice lovers or something like that. But like I said, these girls big time. I mean, these girls riding, bro, when they first come on. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, they and throughout the movie, it's like it get dark. The movie like Constantine, like on the real, bro. It's like there's card readers involved. It's all kind of stuff, witches and warlocks in this movie. It's like some sound. It's like some supernatural type stuff. But these girls is being investigated by another group of girls, and one of the girls in the other group got killed, and this group love each other now, and they never could find out what that girl, but that girl was getting too close to what was going on, so one of the other girls put altar magic on her, sent the demon to her house, and the demon wiped her out. It gotta be more real, like on some Constantine Supernatural. Y'all gotta really put some money in it now. And then when they find out what's going on, they decapitate. Let me see. No. I'm always talking about decapitating because that's pretty much what I've been getting done lately. I like a lot. They decapitate. Damn, I'm saying it again. They find out what's going on and they just start. They click up. They really were retired from all that, but they had a history. And they were retired, but they had to come back together because one of their friends got missing, and then lovers was getting missing, men was getting missing, and they were like, they started talking about some stuff, and they were like, well, I remember, parents and all that was talking, everybody was involved. They were like, I remember doing this in the past, and it never ended right then. We were glad to get out of it. Maybe they tried that, maybe they got into that, so everybody looked into it. And that's what they did. And them girls, they was unstoppable. Them girls that were doing it, by this time they had a seared heart. Their heart, they sold some of them. And they just, mine were gone, bro. They didn't care. They were hollow. And these girls knew it. And they knew these girls had to be stopped. So they set up something to stop these girls. But first they had to get people to stop participating in their tricks. So the energy can rise up. And when they got them girls, they put them hands, and they didn't kill them. They put them hands on them, and they were hitting them girls with all they had. Them girls were just holding on to them. And when they made contact, they turned the fist. They turned the fist on impact, and it was just when they made contact, it turned the fist. They turned the fist on impact, and you could just see the emotional waves, and you could see the heat, like the waves. And every time she hit, it was like she had she had anointed fingers. It's like she had rings on her fingers that was anointed and blessed. And every time she hit him, it was like that thing my boy had on Constantine when he hit him. When he hit him, you know what I'm saying? It was like that thing on Constantine, you know what I'm saying? And not the, it just, that, I can't remember what that was. But he put a cross on it and he had blessed it. And when it hit him, you could tell it was just hurting the devil inside of him, pretty much. That's the same thing with this girl, these girls. They got these rings, and she would land it in her ass. She would just land it in her ass. She was giving it to her. And you could just see the emotional waves, the heat waves come off of her, and finally the demon came out of her and ran back to hell. And after they beat him real, real good, they left him there. And they didn't even have to talk to him, because they knew they were possessed. And them girls were just crying. Them girls were just crying. I'm telling you. That'd be a good move. Good move. That'd be a real good move. Trying to figure out should we put anything else in there. It's already hot. It's already hot, but these girls wear their ass, wear them out. Because what happened was these girls started sacrificing high priests and high priestess for $1, bro. Like their minds was gone, bro. Like they literally lost their minds, bro. And they didn't see nothing bad and they were living good. But they were awful. They were awful. They were so awful. They were awful. They was on their way to a dark place, very, very dark place. And that girl, all of them just got to fighting at the end, like some old school movie type stuff. And them girls wore them girls out, dragged them. Cause it was like this one dominant girl, everybody scared of her. She got some kind of name, and everybody scared of her because you know she run her mouth, everybody protect her. But not these girls. These girls were just retired. These girls cleaned all that up. They made these men, they made everybody elevate. So that girl started losing her power and position and ranking. And they waited on her. They waited on her. And they cleaned her up at the end. And she was one that was T-Hen. They cleaned up real good.